And now it's time for Gifted in Space. Captain Patrick! Captain Patrick! Yes, Special Helper? There's an ah! Captain Patrick sighed. Special Helper was obviously in pain, and Captain Patrick wasn't good at playing Dr. Mom. There, Special Helper. Ah! You touched my arm, which is connected to my hand! Sorry? Oh, it's okay. You didn't know all the pain I was in. Ah! Special Helper, isn't it the other hand that's causing you the problem? Ah! Now I'm in so much pain I can't even think about which hand it is. You switched hands again. Ah! The pain! The pain! But I must keep on special helping. For being a special helper is a special privilege only the special can know. Ah! So is it the hand or the talking that's causing your pain? It's both! The pain shoots the hand to my mouth! Captain Patrick sighed. It was obvious Special Helper was over-dramatizing his injury after he was used as Trucker Kinsey bait. A few days back, the trucker issued a challenge across the galaxy. She called it the Mannequin Challenge. Actually, she started with a canned food drive, her intentions to drive over kids who held up cans for collecting. The trucker quickly discovered that kids don't bring anything to school, much less cans for hungry people, or even hippos, but that's another game and another story. Once the trucker realized that she couldn't get anyone to stand in the street with cans for her to drive over, she developed the Mannequin Challenge. Now, some people say that shooting a sitting duck isn't fair unless you're on the midway and playing a game against a cheating vendor in order to win a giant stuffed toy for your fairground queen. But Trucker Kinsey always said that sitting or standing, they're all just bumps for the tire tread. So she wasn't worried about how it was done, so long as she could run some people over. Thus, the Mannequin Challenge. Trucker put an APB out to the universe for all the little good boys and girls of the world to walk out of school during 6th period, the worst period of every day, and pose in the street like a mannequin. I know, it sounds ridiculous and dumb, but it had the word challenge in it, and it involved walking out of school. So kids responded in droves to the challenge. The kids were sitting ducks for the trucker when she made her way down an unsuspecting school drive, plowing kids over with her truck. The starship Mayfield debated how to stop the trucker. Abby thought she should yell at the kids for being stupid, but the captain reminded her that kids are our future and they are special snowflakes. Plus, they cry a lot. The crying part made Special Helper remember the special moments of his school years, and so he volunteered to go back to school as an undercover spy. The captain thought Special Helper could learn a lot from going back to school, but he wasn't sure it would help for the current task of stopping Trucker. Speaking of unrelated tasks, Lieutenant Delana proposed that she do some studying of mannequins for the group. She said her work would help undermine the Trucker because they'd learn how mannequins think. Of course, everyone on the starship knew Delana wanted an excuse to go shopping and look for boys, so that idea was tossed. After Admiral Jade suggested they just politely ask kids to unmannequin, something along the lines of going up to the kids and saying, "Excuse me, sir, but I'm going to have to ask you to move because there's an evil trucker out to mow you down. If it's any consolation, have a vegan nacho cheese dip on me." After that, the captain decided Special Helper's idea wasn't so bad after all, so Special Helper went back to school to blow up the trucker's plans. Of course, it didn't quite go that way. Evan said being a mannequin hurt his hand, that it made his hand freeze up painfully. The trucker would have likely continued road-killing kids for years to come, had not Abby started throwing cans at the kids to get them to blink. Once they blinked, the power of being a mannequin was replaced by the terror of being run over, and the kids sought the shelter of the school, even if it meant going back to 6th period. Delana hoped that Trucker Kinsey developed another challenge with a mall tie-in, something like buy the pretty girl whatever she wants, but Kinsey was on to a more sinister challenge than that of spoiling young girls.